Last matter? I'm sorry? Just press it out. Can I get a real low? Does Brianna matter? Does Brianna matter? Yes. Does it matter? Yes. I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? What?
How do you know that it matters?
What do you mean? What are you trying to say? I'm saying, is Brianna going to know? Is Brianna trying to...
Hey, bro!
You're hitting
Put that shit
people.
in reverse! Now follow the rest of the fucking truck!
I'm sorry,
Watch out!
If you enjoy this video or find it informative, I would ask you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell beside it. Leave a comment and maybe hit the like button on the video. That just helps this video do a little better, helps this channel grow, and I would love it if you could become a part of the community here by getting involved on a daily basis as I upload videos every day. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video. Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, so let's get down to business. In this video today, we have two clips to go over. One from New Mexico, the city of Albuquerque, and another one, of course, from Louisville. The Louisville clip is a gentleman, upstanding member of the community, protecting his business, exercising his 2A rights to defend his business. He doesn't use it, but it's there, and the reason why it's there and the reason why he's ready and willing is exactly why his business is still standing today. It hasn't been looted, etc. He gets surrounded by BLM types who are trying to enforce their ideology into him. This happens a lot. And the second clip we have is from, as I said, Albuquerque, New Mexico, in which the usual suspects block the road, doing their normal thing, and people are fed up of this. People have eyes, people have seen it, people know what's happening, despite the mainstream media blackout, despite their best attempts to distort what these people are doing, who they are, and what their message is. They run defense for them all the time, but people are tuning out of the mainstream media and they see the situation for what it is. So this driver, he's trying to get through, he's beeping his horn, he's frustrated, he's probably been at work all day, something that the usual suspects wouldn't know anything about. And he ends up, they bang on his hood as usual, and he ends up driving through them, just like the guy in the video the other day, although luckily he escapes, unlike the guy before. So we will get into the clips now. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video around. That really helps me stay competitive with the big multinational corporations such as CNN. Okay, let's get into the clips. We'll start in Louisville. So as I said, it is a store owner trying to protect his family business from ruin, from a mob. They've seen what they've been doing. They've been walking through, smashing all the windows, doing the usual stuff. And he's standing his ground, and they think they're obviously affronted by this. The mob's affronted by it. So they decide to try and inject their ideology into him, and he's not having it. And that, of course, angers them. Take a look.
I'm sorry? Press it out. Can I get a real low? Does Brianna matter? Does Brianna matter? Yes. Does it matter? Yes. I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? What?
How do you know that it matters?
What do you mean? What are you trying to say? I'm saying, is Brianna going to know? Is Brianna trying to... No, I'm not. Listen, hold on. Listen.
It's not a game, it's real life.
I understand it's not what I asked you about. It doesn't matter. Does Brianna... Listen. Does Brianna you don't want your business. You don't want your business. I just asked them, does Brianna... I know.
So he's completely surrounded by these people, and you know, it always goes in one direction. It's never 100 conservatives surrounding a black liberal, for example. It's never that way. It's always the other way around. Yet we're being told that there's institutionalism, systematic racism, ingrained racism, all of these different types of isms and ists. But with our own eyes and our own ears, what we see is that it's actually the other way around. I see this a lot. I see it all the time. And I've been seeing it for a couple of decades. And a couple of decades. And it's reached the point people aren't having it. This is why they voted for Donald Trump. They can't understand that, though. So they say, oh, well, it was Russian interference. You're a Russian. They don't understand people are voting for Donald Trump. They're sick of it. Okay, now, they're saying that they don't want his business. Well, they wanted all the other businesses that weren't being defended. So they're saying to him, oh, does this person's life matter? Does that person's life matter? If it mattered to you, if those lives matter to you, why aren't you taking this to the south side of Chicago? Go to where the problem is greatest. Go to where it is and fix it. Instead, you go to where it's not. And you screech at people. Screech, screech, screech. Where the problem's not. Go where the problem is and fix it. He doesn't want to... And if I was in his position, I would probably not answer the question as well. Because I'm not in his position, because I can sit here, do Black Lives Matter? Yes, they do, as lives. Do I support the organisation called Black Lives Matter? No, I don't. They're a Marxist organisation. They've admitted it as such. It's not a conspiracy theory, regardless of what the mainstream media says. But if I was in his position, I wouldn't say it either. Because that's not what they're after. They're after capitulation. They're after submission. They're after domination. They want you... They want to sing a tune, play a tune, and then they want you to tap dance to it. I don't tap dance. And this guy clearly doesn't tap dance either. Anyway, let's continue.
How many people care around me? Hold on a second.
She was sleeping and she was
dangerous. Dangerous misinformation. She was not sleeping. Even the boyfriend admitted that. The boyfriend who started this whole thing. Let me tell you something, right? Because of the Breonna Taylor case, they now have no-knock warrants abolished. You can't really do no-knock warrants anymore. The thing is, they never did a no-knock warrant. That's the thing. They not only do they say so themselves, but even the boyfriend admits they knocked. They told you who they were. I've never heard of anyone falling asleep in a hallway, standing up, because that's where Breonna Taylor was, in the hallway. But the mainstream media, you know, they've got a lot to answer for. They've got a lot to answer for because they're pushing. They push the conspiracy theories, right? But if you speak the truth, they call you a conspiracy theorist. This is Orwellian. You often hear the word Orwellian bandied around a lot lately, and that's for a reason, because we have entered a world that was only meant to be fiction. It wasn't meant to be non-fiction. 1984 wasn't meant to be a work of non-fiction. It was meant to be fiction. It's not got long left. Let's finish it.
Fucking business.
It should be a business because all lives matter, right? You can agree with that, right? All lives
I care about that, yes.
But can we agree that all lives matter? You just said all lives matter. It's okay. You can say all lives matter. You can stand there. You brought them back. Blue lives matter. It's the color black that is the issue. The word black. And that's
Well, if you have an issue with that, I don't have an issue. Because I don't see color.
Okay.
I don't care about white or black bullshit. I see you as a human being, baby. Babe, I see you as a human being. That's all I care about.
Okay, so he's made a very good point at the end. He says he doesn't see in colour, he sees them only as a human. Now, they don't see things like he sees things. He's just said that he doesn't see things as a colour issue. That's good. Neither do most people, okay? She does. Next, we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in which the usual suspects blocking a road, making a general nuisance of themselves like they always do. They achieve precisely nothing. You know, when I was a kid, I got told that you shouldn't jump in the road when there's oncoming traffic. Something's gone wrong with the millennial generation. I missed the millennial generation by 1 year. I'm 1 year older than the millennial generation. Just imagine if I was born. Just imagine if I was 1 year younger. I'd be one of these people. I'd be in the streets running in front of oncoming traffic. I'd have a mohawk about 10 miles long. Anyway, take a look. This is what I'm sorry to interrupt so quickly. This is what I mean. They bump into him. Look, they bump into his front bumper, the front of his car, and then they go, "Hey, you're touching me." This is what I mean about how lucky I am. I missed the millennial generation by a year. Imagine being that stupid that you strike somebody and then you go, "Hey." Running in front of oncoming traffic.
Did somebody get that license?
So now they run down the street chasing after it. It's a human. It's an actual real zombie movie. All these Democrats are zombies. They chase after the car. The man was just trying to get home. You've blocked the street. You bump into his car. And then you go, "Hey, you're hitting people. You are in the road." Didn't your parents ever teach you not to stand in the middle of a road? Didn't your parents teach you anything? Apart from to hate your own country, clearly. I always try to understand people. Always. When it comes to the woke left, the radical left, I'm stumped. I can understand the people who make up the ranks of black. I don't agree with them, but I understand them. But when it comes to the radical left who do things like this, they stand in the middle of roads, I'm stumped. Maybe you guys could help me understand them, because I don't understand. If I saw one of them, yeah, walking on their hands upside down, and then they sat at the dinner table upside down, and then they ate food with their feet. They picked the fork up with their feet. They put the food on the fork and then they shoveled it into their anus. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be like, what's this person doing? I'd be like, oh, he's a leftist. Oh, he's a liberal. That's what they do. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Sorry, I just had a thought of that. I just had the image of that in my head. Anyway, look, that's what I've got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. If you enjoyed that video, if I could ask you please to subscribe to the channel, hit that little subscribe bar down below, hit the notification bell beside it, and put it on notifications to all notifications. That will just notify you when I upload. I upload videos almost every day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow.